So basically, the main reason why I didn't go to college is because of the debt. And also, I pretty much knew what I wanted to do already. And what I wanted to do was YouTube. So, like me making this video right now. Um, and obviously, doing YouTube does not require a degree. Yes, it might be a little bit harder only because, like, you have to pretty much figure out everything figure out everything, by yourself. And I just personally, like, again, the biggest reason was because, like, I just didn't want to deal with the debt. Like, think about it. Like, they put you in like $100,000 worth of debt, and like I know that debt can carry over for decades. And like if you've been watching any of my videos, you guys already know that I'm basically trying to build like a program that's gonna cost like $100 a month, and I know that you don't need a degree to necessarily do that. Obviously, it does require this channel to get bigger, or get big, right? In order for that to work. But I guess one more reason I guess I'm gonna throw in is that I didn't like school growing up. I hated school. I remember like in school, my grades were literally awful, bro. I don't even know what my GPA was, but it probably wasn't the greatest, right? I remember like everything was like a struggle. Like I remember like every test, like I didn't even know how to pass it. Like I couldn't remember any of the shit. I remember like I would never do my homework. I would never, like you guys get the idea. Like I hated school. Like I couldn't do another 4 years, and I knew I didn't need college, and I didn't want to go into all that debt. So I mean, that's basically like three reasons why I didn't go to college. But I remember when I was like still in school, or like high school, right? I remember like every time there was like homework, like I would always forget to do it because I was like always busy, like I was always busy focusing on YouTube, or like even if I did do it, it would always be like really shitty. Like I remember like I would literally take a pen and like I would just scribble the most random shit in like the answer boxes. Like I wouldn't even like try to solve it. Like either I'd try to like look it up, or like I remember like I would start like scribbling random shit, right? And I remember like every time like the teacher got it, like I remember I would always get like the worst fucking grade possible. Like it'd be like a 10 or a 20, sometimes worse. And it would always leave like a note saying like this is unacceptable. But again, it's because I was so focused on like YouTube, and like I didn't care about it. And it's like, I mean, I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, I was being like irresponsible," but I'm sorry, but school was really just not my thing. I hated it growing up. I remember like even like when I was in school, like I'm gonna say this, like when I was in school, I'm not gonna say that I was like full out bullied, but like I definitely did not get along with people, is all I'm gonna say. Like I didn't really have many friends in school. Like I remember I just did not get along with people. And like I guess that's like another reason why I hated school. Like, obviously always people were saying something to me, like people would always talk shit to me and I'd always say something back. I was never like the type of kid to like get into like fist fights and stuff like that. I was not that kid. I was just kind of like the guy who was always painted as like bad or something. I really don't know why. I think it's because you know how like dynamics in school are, where like if you stand out, people tend to like judge you harder, especially like in the environment that I was in. So I grew up near like a bad area, so to say. Like I'm not saying I grew up in the hood, but like the school that I particularly went to, it was near like a hood area, if you know what I mean. So obviously this school was like way more brutal than like the normal like suburban white picket fence school. Like obviously it was way more fucking brutal. Um, and again, I think that's another reason why like I really had like a bad taste of school and just even thinking about going to college, because like again, I already knew what I wanted to do. I already knew if I went for another 4 years, like another 4 years of school, I knew it would be the same shit over. Like literally I would go, not pay attention, and then like my grades would be awful, and either like I would just get kicked out of like the college or something, or like my grades would just be fucking terrible. And that's like another big reason why I didn't go, because I also had a feeling like, yeah, if I go and do this, like like I know damn well that like all my grades are gonna be fucking terrible, and like there's just no point. And on top of it, like the debt, like I just don't want to deal with that. Like I do not need financial issues, something that's gonna carry over for like possibly decades. And it's like I know I already want to do YouTube. I know I already want to build this thing. So why am I even going to college? And it's surprising because like my parents, they never actually like pushed me towards it. I think my parents kind of understood it, which is a good thing. Obviously, even I'm gonna say this right now. Even if my parents did try to push me towards it, obviously I would be resisting it really hardly. Like I would not be wanting to go. And I know some people are gonna watch this video and be, oh well, shouldn't you make your parents proud? Like I'm gonna make my parents proud by getting big on YouTube and making a bunch of money through it. Like that's what I'm gonna do. But I guess those are like my big, three reasons why I didn't go to college. So like obviously I already knew what I wanted to do. It didn't require it didn't require oh my god, I cannot get my words out. It did not require a degree. The next thing, obviously I didn't want to deal with the debt. I didn't want to deal with like the constant like financial structure or like the financial problems that come with that, because I know a lot of people are struggling financially because of like, what is it, like student loans? I think that's what it's called, right? It's like student loan debt. I think that's what they call it, right? And it like it could last for decades, and I just, that was scary as fuck to me. I'm like, I do not want to go down that path. And then obviously I just hated school, like I described. Like I have like a really bad, I've always had like a really bad impression of school. You know, like I knew, my, like my experience with school growing up was very like traumatic in its own ways. And like I said, my grades were pretty much terrible. I knew if I went to college, it would just be worse, and it would just be me wasting money. And like I don't even want to go to college because it's like I just don't need it. I don't feel lost. I already know what my purpose is. I know who I am. Like that's the crazy thing, right? Like I already knew who I was probably before I even was in like high school. Like I'm not even joking. Like I always knew I wanted to be a YouTuber since of like middle school. Obviously, just now I started taking it more seriously, but I already knew who I was. So like I didn't need to go to college and find out who I was or whatever. Like, because I know that's what people will say, or like colleges, oh, find out who you are. Like I was fortunate enough to already know who I was. But yeah, those are like my three big reasons why I did not go to college. Just thought I'd share it on here why I didn't go. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. It does help the algorithm. Share this video with a friend who might want to hear this. And if you do want to support me further, make sure to subscribe, as that would also help me. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.